Hello there. I am live. Sorry, I don't have my camera set up. So you guys will just only hear my beautiful voice. But I'm going to have some people here to talk about Mara Jade by the Empire's Hand. Now, what we're going to do, we don't have a whole lot of time to talk about this comic book series. So we're going to talk about half of it. It's been a crazy week. It's a crazy week. I'm gonna try to get my headset or my camera set up so we could get my beautiful face. I don't know, my hair might be a mess. If you hear the ruckusing, that's me trying to set it up. Again, have a cough. I tried to get through that this week, but failed again. One of these days, I will not have my cough. But sorry. That's my computer's being weird. Making all kinds of noises. As long as it doesn't everything's so sensitive today. All right, let's try the camera. Okay, I will not have a camera tonight. Oh wait, maybe. Let's see. Nope, I will not have a camera tonight. Keeps kicking me out. Come on. Ugh. So, let's see. What is new?
Right.
Hello, we are live right now.
I see that. My bad.
Yes.
A little bit.
So I tried to set up my camera, but it didn't work. I don't know what the deal is.
Well, I'm not turning my camera on today because I got a haircut and I don't like it. So yeah.
You'll have to send me a picture over Discord.
Hold up, can I call you on Discord real quick?
Let me see. Yeah.
It's just like too short, bro. Because I told them like half an inch and they took out 1.5 inches, bro.
Oh man. Yes, 1 second.
They thought I said 1.5 inches, man. I don't really like it.
Oh man.
Well, it happens, bro. Sorry, it'll be back in like a month. My hair grows pretty fast.
Yeah. That's kind of how my hair is too. I used to grow it out real long, not super long, but like where it got in that awkward stage. And then I would buzz it off. That's how it used to be.
Oh,
And now I like to keep a little bit of length on it. But
feel that.
I think we might have some people join in later.
Okay.
But right now it will just be us. So I want to
That's
welcome.
fine.
I want to welcome everyone to the Comlink Chatter podcast. Today we will be going through the first half of the Mara Jade by the Emperor's Hand comic book series, which I should probably go and change the heading to.
That's good because I only read up to issue 4. I read the Tales comic and then 4 issues just because it's been so busy with work, bro.
No, I get it. It's crazy for
Your
me
job
too.
is tough, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't really like it. Not gonna lie.
Oh, I'm sorry.
They gave me some crappy training too, bro. They didn't really explain what I had to do. So I just had to read up on articles and train myself, basically.
I gotcha. So, this book, Well, first off, what have you been reading?
Still Kratos Trap, but I'm
Okay.
almost done with it.
What part are you on? Spoilers for people that listen to this.
Yeah, no, real spoilers, bro, because I'm getting to the good parts. Like, so where I'm at right now, Kyle, I said Kyle, bro. I was gonna say Kyle Katarn. Corin,
Yeah.
he just found, he's in Lusankia, right?
Okay. Yeah.
And he found like the Jedi stuff
Yes.
with his dad on the hologram.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, bro, let's go. It's happening, bro. Let's go. Um, and that, like I was literally like smiling throughout that whole part, bro. Just
Oh, I was so
super
excited.
excited. Yeah, no, for real, bro. I was like super excited because I thought his grandpa was gonna be the Jedi,
Yeah.
but in reality, it was his dad.
Right.
So,
Wait,
um,
I thought it was.
well, he said that that looked like his dad on the
Oh,
hologram.
yes. 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 Yes.
So I don't know. His grandpa could still be a Jedi, but I don't know. And also, there's the part where the Lusankia comes out of the earth on
Yes.
Coruscant, and that was really cool, bro. That was really cool. It actually
So,
reminds me of the one fan film that I told you, X-Wing.
so here's the thing. That fan film was based off of this book.
Oh, that makes sense. But was it a
That's what it
Superstar
was.
Destroyer? Because from what I remember, it was just a regular Star Destroyer.
I thought it was a Superstar Destroyer.
I could be tripping though. Let me 1 second. Oh, it's because there's other Star Destroyers too, but there is a Super Star Destroyer.
Yeah. Um.
That blew my mind, bro.
Yeah. Now, um, that was actually the fan film I wanted to show you after you had finished this book.
Oh, I watched that fan film like when it came out.
Yeah. You had mentioned that, and I was like, oh, okay. So yeah,
Well,
I just wanted to wait.
uh, no, that's fine. That's fine.
So this is in like brand new. This came out this week. This news came out. Del Rey and Random House Audio will be doing the unabridged versions of The Courtship of Princess Leia.
Okay, let's go.
And that is going to be done by, let's see, what's her name? January someone. She did. Oh, sorry, my
Oh,
computer's spazzing out.
I hear
Calm
that.
down.
Ba-dum, 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 ba-dum. Uh,
Anyway, it will be done by. Uh, what is her name? Uh, she did Dawn of the Jedi. Audiobook. Oh. No, I don't want the audiobook. I want like the article on it. There it is. January Levoy.
mm.
I have not heard any of her stuff. I'm sure they picked her because they didn't want to have like Mark Thompson or what's his name, Jonathan Davis do it.
They don't like man.
Well, because their girl voices aren't the best. They're probably what they should have done was got both of them and then had them work on there.
You ever seen that one Hispanic dude on Instagram that he can sound exactly like a girl?
I don't think so.
He's like a meme, bro. They should have gotten him to do it.
Have you heard
Hold
of
up.
the kid in? There was this video and he sounded like the death of the Roblox from
No.
Roblox. Yeah. He just went, ooh.
Oh.
It's crazy.
Man, back in my day, if you got hit in Minecraft, you used to just go, ooh.
Ooh. Yeah.
Ooh.
And then we're going to get Outbound Flight and
Okay.
Survivor's Quest by Mark Thompson. The unabridged audiobooks. And then we are also going to get I, Jedi, the story of Corran Horn in his journey as a Jedi by Jonathan Davis. I don't know if, are you familiar with a lot of the like different
No.
voice people? Okay. So basically, Mark Thompson and Jonathan Davis are like the top guys. And so I'm very excited. There was another one too. What was it? Let's see. It's on Twitter.
I'm trying to find the guy. Oh, his name is your boy Will.
Oh.
And he can sound exactly like a girl, bro.
Oh, man. No, this isn't it.
Okay. I found it. I don't know if you're okay with me showing this on your channel, bro.
Okay.
I'll just show a little bit of it.
All right.
Hold up, one sec. It's because this guy pops up on my YouTube Shorts all the time, bro. Hold up.
Oh, I've seen this guy.
We are currently out of $1 bills, so right now we can't give any ones back.
Got you. I'm a stripper, so like it's okay. Like
oh my gosh.
Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Come on, bro.
I've seen that.
That's all. That's all. That's
Oh,
all I'm
man.
showing.
Yes.
All right.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, they should have had him do it. Come on.
Yeah, bro. Come on. You
Luke,
can do both. It's the best of both worlds.
Lucasfilm is just afraid.
Honestly, bro. They're just racist. They won't employ a Hispanic man. No, I'm playing. Let me pull up this stream real quick. Comlink Chatter Podcast. Oh, shit. Oh, sorry. Oh, I got the right one. Okay. I thought I got the wrong one. I started working on your intro, bro, but I couldn't, like, I just have like some graphics for it. I don't have any.
Oh, sweet. Thanks.
Yeah, no, for sure, man. I just couldn't like keep working on it because of work.
No, you're good.
Yo, did you see you said that you used to watch Nerd Theory, right?
I believe so. Yeah.
Yeah, that's Star Wars Theories podcast with Josh from Den of
Yeah,
Nerds.
I watched some of that.
Yeah, Josh left and it's
Really?
like over. Yeah.
Why?
I don't know, bro. He said that it's because like he's working on his comic and he has a kid and he doesn't have time for it anymore. So
Wow.
yeah.
Well, well, that's sad.
Yeah. They want him to like replace Josh with somebody else.
Oh.
And
Dave Filoni. Just kidding.
yeah, imagine, bro. I would never watch that.
I probably
It's
would.
the most
the
brain
memes.
dead takes, bro, ever.
It's like, well, you see, it was never about Luke.
What,
It's
you
about a
sound like him? Oh no.
So in terms of reading, I've read the Mara Jade comics, and then classic Star Wars. They're like the original newspaper strips.
Oh, okay.
I'm
That go with
almost
the Marvel
done.
comics, right?
Yeah, the Marvel ones.
Yeah.
But I could barely get. I got through these Mara Jade comics, but they were hard a little bit. I think it was just time. This week has been crazy.
Yeah. I love that Esau Massard is in it.
Yes. Oh, I was excited because I know you're reading X-Wing. I'm reading X-Wing. I couldn't find issue 0, no matter how hard I tried.
There's an issue 0?
Apparently.
Oh man.
But
I mean, you found the Tales comic. Even I couldn't find that.
Yeah, it was just it didn't have the name that I gave you. But I just knew what Tales number it was in. I didn't finish that one yet. I read it a long time ago because I went through the Star Wars Tales, which honestly, what we could do is we could just, let's say if we're having another hard week, we can grab a few issues of Star Wars Tales and just talk about them.
Yep, those are pretty fast to read.
There's also some goofy ones too.
Yeah,
which I like. But anyway, Mara Jade by the Emperor's Hand was written. Well, the story was by Timothy Zahn. But
oh shoot, I didn't know that.
Yes, but the writer of the first 3 issues was Michael A. Stagpole.
The GOAT?
Yes, the writer of the X-Wing series. So Timothy Zahn wrote he wrote the Thrawn trilogy. There was a Rebellion duology that he did. He did no, I think he did 3 Rebellion books. Then he did his prequels, and then he still writes for New Canon. Then he did the Hand of Thrawn duology.
Oh yeah, I was gonna ask about that because it's like his character.
Yeah.
Never read Hand of Thrawn though.
Yeah.
I do know that that's like the book where Mara and Luke fall in love.
Yes,
right?
it is.
Yeah.
They go on a mission to, I think it's to find the this like group that Thrawn built.
Fire of the Hand.
Yeah.
Yep.
And so he's definitely very like if they give him the opportunity to write for his characters, he will write them. Like that's why he's written so many Thrawn books. Like I don't know. I'm just trying to think how many books relate to the Thrawn story. Like I think he's expanded so much of his Thrawn trilogy. The only thing that he hasn't explored was why Sabaoth was cloned.
Okay.
But anyway, so he was the story was by him for these first 3 issues, and those are the ones we're going to go over today. Now I can see why Michael Stagpole wrote these beginning ones. Because of is she a general in this? Anytime I try to say a character's name, like I read it and it's in my head, but whenever I try to say it, it always slips out. The red suit general, or
it's an Isard.
Isan Isard.
Yeah,
I have to say it. Okay. Anyway, so this came.
Ice Heart.
What's that?
You can just say Ice Heart.
Ice Hard.
It's
Yeah.
like her nickname. But yeah, go ahead, bro.
Yeah. So this was written. No, what is this? I was on a wiki, but I don't know. But this came out in. Let's see. Where is the? Sorry, I'm all over the place.
No, you're good, bro.
1998
Damn.
through 1999. It's a 6.
We be reading old stuff, man.
What's that?
I said we be reading old stuff, man.
Yeah. Which I felt like. Now you haven't read the X-Wing comics yet, but this beginning part kind of felt a little bit like that.
The Tales comic kind of felt like the X-Wing comics that we read for stream.
Oh yeah. So what are your overall thoughts before we get into it about what you've read so far?
I really like it. I think it's actually good that I'm reading it right now because it gives like what's it called? X-Wing vibes, you know?
Yeah.
Like the first one that I read, I had read the first issue of the Mara Jade comics a while back when I was reading Crimson Empire. I just decided to read the first issue.
Okay.
And then I never went back to reading the second issue or kept reading any of the other ones.
Yeah.
So whenever I went to read it again, I read the Tales comic first.
Okay.
And then like that was really cool, bro.
Yeah.
Like it kind of felt like Crimson Empire a little bit too. I think it's because of the art.
Mm-hmm.
But it feels like a spy story, kind of like X-Wing feels like, you know?
Yeah. So the issue, and I don't know if I told you this, but the Tales comic takes place after this series.
Yeah, I kind of figured that after I was done reading it.
Yeah. But it actually takes place, like, it feels like it's the next panel.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, oh, and it's written the same way because it's written by Timothy Zahn. Because he does the later 3 comics, just Timothy Zahn.
Mm-hmm.
So Isard is in these, and whichever one she's in, it looks like Stagpole writes for whatever she's in. So it kind of feels like it's 2 different story arcs, which it's interesting that, like, you know, around this time you had these miniseries that felt like 2 different parts. Like you have the Tales of the Jedi, where you have you had like Ula Kaldroma and Warriors, and then Nomi Sunrider, then Ahsoka. No, I'm just
yeah, I said that.
No. Speaking of Ahsoka,
oh god,
I did want to introduce a new segment of the show called "That's a Load of Baloney" from Filoni.
That's a load of baloney.
That's a load of baloney. And so I had something. Planned. Like it was some information I had gotten from him, like not from him, but like
about him
that just bothered me. I
Mm.
can't remember what it was. I don't know. I feel like I've been getting a bunch of hate from, like, people are giving a bunch of hate to Dave Filoni.
Deserved.
And I'm like, looks
Finally.
like people are coming around.
Finally, bro.
But yeah, Ahsoka ended. When do you think we should do the review? Because, you know, it's all about women.
Oh, I forgot about that. Oh, jeez.
I want to finish Rebels first, but I also want to finish the EU first.
You haven't finished Rebels?
I haven't finished Rebels.
Before I read like anything EU related, I watched Clone Wars and Rebels.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I see. I had read that stuff, and then the Disney canon came out, and I was keeping up with all that, and then I got bored with the books, and so then I was like, "Oh, sorry, my ADHD." Brendan,
Yo, what's up,
hey,
Brendan? How you doing, bro?
Brendan's in the chat.
The all knower. Let's go.
He's excited to hear our thoughts. Well, we're only going to be doing part 1 because we don't have a whole lot of time.
Yep.
But you are more than welcome to. He is at his brother's soccer game. Now, we all think that his brother is fake. That's the rumors that are going around that it's just made up. So I think he has a different excuse. But if not, I hope he wins the game. I was just at
I was going to say that.
For Lydia's cousin. What's that?
No, I was going to say that. Like, I hope he wins the game.
Oh, yeah. I was just at a football game today.
Nice.
Lydia's cousin is on. He goes to the school that I work at, and they played tonight. That's why this is a lot later. We wanted to see it before the season ended. But what was I saying? Oh, I was like, you know what? I'm just going to watch the movies and the TV shows, and then I'm going to just read EU because I got bored of the Disney canon stuff.
Fair enough. It's crap.
And then I realized the EU was a lot better, and I just stopped all of it. Well, no, I ended up watching Mandalorian and different things like that, Bad Batch, but it was more of a social thing because everyone else was watching it. It's like, oh, yeah, I got to keep up. But honestly, people aren't watching Ahsoka as much.
Because nobody cares, bro. Truly. Yeah. Like, only actual, like Clone Wars fans care about Ahsoka, bro.
Yeah. I keep hearing all this stuff about Dave Filoni's Heir to the Empire movie.
Oh, gosh, please don't do it.
When they have Ezra as Luke Skywalker in it.
Oh my gosh, bro! And then they're gonna bring back a cloned Kanan that's gonna be Jorah Silverhand.
Yes, and then he has to train Jason. See, Jason Syndulla. There you go. Oh, okay. This is what it was. Apparently, they're alluding to Abeloth in the Ahsoka show, from what I've heard. And for the people that are listening that don't know who Abeloth is, she's basically like the space devil, if you think about it. There was an arc in the Clone Wars when there was the father, and he was like the balance of the Force, and then there was the son, who was the dark side, and the daughter that was the light side. Well, they had a mom, apparently, and yeah, that's what they're alluding to. Apparently, oh, yep, right there.
Yep. Imagine having an original idea, bro. Imagine having an original idea, bro. That's crazy. Who would ever do that?
Well, here's the thing. In the show, they go to this planet, and there's a statue of the father there, and apparently there's this darkness, and so I had this thought, and this would honestly be the only thing that would get me to watch this show. If Dave Filoni managed to get Abeloth, but she traveled from a different dimension, and then they have Ahsoka team up with old Luke Skywalker, but from the EU, and then they have to fight Abeloth. I would watch that for that. If it was original EU Luke Skywalker.
Nah, but they would never do that.
I know, but it's wishful thinking. What they need is Waru. Because that's the only character that can make sense in both.
What they need is to sell Star Wars, bro.
Maybe this is all a dream Luke is having when he was inside of Waru for that short amount of time. Maybe. I haven't finished Supernatural Encounters. That could be the finale of it.
Imagine.
Did I tell you my theory about the Muppets Star Wars special?
I vaguely remember it.
Okay, so back in the 80s, when Empire Strikes Back was coming out, they had Mark Hamill on The Muppet Show, but he was playing Luke Skywalker. And they had C-3PO and R2 in there too. Now, there's a time in the Crystal Scar whenever Luke he basically swims around in this dimensional being. My theory is that he had a vision, a dream of worlds colliding. And he had a dream that he interacted with the Muppets. Was it the Muppets? Yeah, it was the Muppets. And so there you go. But he got it erased from him. But we, the viewers, got to see that. There we go. It all works together. Anyway, Mara Jade.
Finally.
Yes. I think this was. It felt a lot like the 90s Dark Horse. This was one of the first issues that I was able to pick up whenever I went and got them for pretty cheap. I can't find them, and I'm sad about it. I think they're still at my parents'.
Wait, so you had to read it online? Just like
did.
me?
Well, no.
Wow.
I did Marvel Unlimited.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
So not broke boy version.
No, not the other way. I don't know. Oh, I remember what it is. Well, it wasn't really that's a load of baloney, but it had to do with official George Lucas canon. So we have the different tiers of canon. We have G canon, which is George Lucas's canon, the movies, the notes, the novelizations, and even the radio dramas. And then you have C canon, which is all of the EU. And then, well, you also have T canon, which is just Dave Filoni's playground. And it was also going to be where George wanted to have the Underworld show. But in the radio drama of Return of the Jedi, C-3PO runs into one of the dancers at Jabba's palace. Do you know who that dancer was?
Mara Jade?
It was Mara Jade.
Let's go.
So, by all of that, by the laws of canon, Mara Jade was official George Lucas canon.
Yep.
There's no denying.
He did it to himself, honestly. I don't even feel bad.
Yeah. So, anyway, we start off. Mara Jade. She is wanting to get onto the sail barge with Jabba. We can see on here that C-3PO is there translating. So we know that this is during the events of Return of the Jedi. A little bit of backstory for Mara Jade is that she was at Jabba's palace waiting for Luke to come because her mission was to take care of him. And so she's trying to get on there, and he's denying her to get on there. We see throughout the comic that she interacted within the movie. And so
wouldn't it be okay? Wouldn't it be cool if this was like a Quinlan Voss situation?
What do you mean?
Like she was just in the background and then they made her a character?
Yeah.
Like she actually showed up on the movie?
That would be pretty neat.
That'd be really cool.
So there's a lot of monologuing by her. A lot.
which I don't mind actually.
Yeah,
It fit this comic, to be
it did.
honest.
Basically, she runs through the plan in her head, and I feel like you get some explanation there, which I wonder if that has to do with like Timothy Zahn's writing, how it is.
It felt like heist movie like plan explanation because she's explaining it while she's doing it.
Yes.
You know, so it's a good way to like run through what's going on, but also like move the story along, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
I like it.
So yes, she monologues, talks about the situation and how she basically it all fell apart in her hands. And then she talks with the emperor. And he says, "You have failed. I am disappointed." Um, um,
Bro gave her the I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed.
right.
That's tough.
Yeah. And so she goes and describe. Well, what did you think of this opening part?
I like it. I like it. I think I just didn't really understand this scene right here.
Yeah.
What happened there? I just don't really understand it. Like, who the hell is that? And why is she saving Mara? Like,
Is she one of the dancers?
whose gun holster is this? Like, what is going on?
Yeah.
I just didn't really understand this scene.
Well, okay, so the holster is that guy. If you see next to Luke, you can see
Oh,
Leia's on
okay.
one side. She is taking the gun, but then she gets stopped by one of this lady here in the back, maybe one of the dancers, because you can see the
Probably just
hand.
looking out for each other.
I guess. Well, she's putting the gun on her back.
Yeah, I have no idea what's going on there.
Yeah, I don't know.
Anyway.
Wait.
What?
Okay. Was the gun she had the one that Luke forced out? Remember how he forced one out of a holster? It looks like she's going to grab the holster, but then it kind of looks like it got flown away and then shot.
Oh, I don't know.
Because if this is
I'd have to rewatch that scene.
So yeah, that's what I'm starting to think. And so I don't know what the purple girl's all about, but I can see that guy, he got shot. I don't remember all of that, but because this would have been at that time. Because wait, I have to watch that scene now.
I have a feeling that we're not going to get as many comics done today.
No. Oh, shoot. You're right. Wait. We will come back to that. We'll keep moving forward. We'll do that in part 2. We'll do our homework.
All right.
So we see she is talking about her service as the Emperor's hand. And so basically really nobody knew about her except for the ones closest to the Emperor. So you have the Emperor's advisors, you have Darth Vader, which we do see them interact a few times within the EU in some in some of Zahn's books. And then there's even a Tales comic that, oh my gosh, Computer won't shut up. Sorry.
Good.
There's even some Tales comics where they do interact. But we see that she is very close with the Emperor, going to parties and all those different banquets and stuff. Then we get, she's kind of saying all of this as a flashback while she is arriving to her ship.
Which, like, bro, nice ship.
Yeah.
I really like her ship, and it doesn't look like an Imperial ship at all.
No, it doesn't.
Which, is fitting for her position.
Yeah. She was like the Star Killer to the, Emperor before, like fulfilling those missions that Darth Vader couldn't do.
Mm-hmm.
Because Darth Vader was not able to sneak places.
Yeah, everybody would know who he is.
Yeah. You hear the breathing, you're like, oh, gosh, he's here. We're
Hear
dead.
him coming from a mile away.
Yeah. So then she sees her next mission, and this is to take out
I don't know how to pronounce the guy's name. So.
Yeah. But anyway, he is trying to be the new like Prince Shizor. Have you read Shadows of the Empire? Okay.
No, I have not.
So
have you?
I have read them. I read them over COVID, actually. Whenever I started my like kind of read through of the Rebellion era, trying to get through New Jedi Order and stuff. But basically, there was some stuff that went down in that where Prince Zizor was no longer kind of top dog, and Black Sun started. They kind of had some issues because Luke and the gang ran into him. So there's this other guy here, but
ugly.
Yes, they call themselves.
Bro, looks like a pencil.
Oh yeah, they call themselves Black Nebula. And so they're trying to be like Black Sun. You can hear the names. Now, they could have been the Legion of Bounty Hunters from, Boba Fett is dead, but, we can't have that. You remember them?
Yeah, but I mean, like, these guys are a bit more effective.
Oh, yeah, for sure. I just...
League of Bounty Hunters kind of sucked.
They were terrible. My gosh. Never mentioned again. Mentioned once by that guy. Well, no, twice.
Oh, they all died.
They all died. It's like, hey, yes, let's make our band. Oh, we break up after the first song.
Didn't last long.
Yeah. Anyway, we get to see her arsenal, and we get to see what all she is working with her ship.
She has a nice like room in her ship, man. Like the ship kind of looks like a piece of junk from the outside. Like it still looks good, but it looks like it wouldn't have a nice inside, But and she also has her that's a headhunter, right?
Yes, Z95 headhunter.
Yes, sir.
Which I love seeing the Z95.
Bro, and she has this she has a headhunter in Jedi Academy. I don't know if it's the same one.
Yes. It could be.
And Kip yoinks it for a bit.
Yes, he did. Didn't he go to get was that when he got the Sun Crusher? When he yoinked it? No, he was.
I don't remember.
He was leaning into the dark side.
Yeah, I don't remember what he used it for.
It's been a while.
Bless you.
Thank you. I was saying on this before you got on that eventually I'll lose the cough, but I feel like it's more
eventually.
But so she is at this new planet to hunt down Black Nebula. The soldiers here, the stormtroopers, are more alert of things. Basically, the Emperor wants these guys taken care of. So we see they're in a restaurant. She snatches this guy It has information. Well, no, she just robs him so she can get into, hiding, getting money, different things.
I like how she's like 50 credits. Damn, this guy's kind of broke, but I'll take it anyways, just to make it seem like I robbed him.
Like the TikToks and Vines that are like, "Oh my gosh, you broke too? Come rob a bank with us," You gotta join us.
Yeah, man.
But
she think about it, bro. She's probably making bank. She literally is like the hand of the emperor, the most powerful person in the galaxy, the richest person in the galaxy.
Right.
So she's probably making bank. 50 credits is nothing for her.
Exactly. So she ends up working her way through, breaks into a imperial compound, demands to speak with what is his title? The general at this planet. Just barges in, commands everyone up, ends up getting the information she needs here. And she just takes over, basically. And she doesn't just have a badge to wave around because the hand of the Emperor's hands have to be discreet, and they use different identities.
Yeah.
What do you think of this whole exchange here and her getting this garrison together? And
this guy
like
seems
going
really
up?
unfit to lead, to be
Yeah.
honest. He seems like a Disney era, what's it called? Imperial general,
So like a first order guy.
Yeah, he seems like whatever the ginger dude was.
Oh no, I gotcha.
I was the spy all along.
I was.
He seems like he'll be the type of dude to do something like that.
Oh my gosh. I was watching that movie with Luke.
Mhm.
And whenever he was like, "I was the spy the whole time," I looked at him like he's the spy the whole time. And Luke was just like, "The heck is this?"
Was that Last Jedi or what?
Episode 9.
Uh,
I refuse to
equally as
call it
bad.
by its name because of how dumb it is.
Anyways.
Oh man. Anyway, yes. So she's basically getting all this intel from this garrison here. The local government. It is interesting to see the incompetent, generals that are in charge whenever they're in like kind of a far away planet.
Yeah. I mean, but that's not every general though, because like think at Bakura, bro. Bakura had way less resources in this.
Yeah.
It was way further away, and
Yeah.
they had still had some pretty organized stuff over there, bro.
Right.
They just
Yeah.
had old equipment, so it's not really about being far away. I think it's just, I don't know, bro. I think these are the people who just get in power because they have powerful friends or something like that.
Right. Or they just work it just right. It doesn't look like there's a whole lot of humans in this planet. It feels like it's kind of a mixing pot.
Yeah, definitely
Also,
more aliens. Now
spaceport.
that you say that, I actually noticed that.
Like the one human I saw was that dude that she smacked,
Oh yeah.
and then the Imperials, and then her.
No, there's some other ones. These guys who try. Oh, it's on the next issue.
Oh, maybe
That
I'm wrong.
approach her right before she gets into her ship.
Oh, I gotcha. Yeah, this is okay. But I mean, that's something I kind of like, especially in
Yeah.
this era of the EU. It's just a mixing pot of different races, different
Bro,
species.
there were species on these comics, bro, that I never even seen before.
Yes, like this pencil head guy.
Pencilhead guy, whenever she's working at the bar, the weird green looking dudes.
Yes. Um. So, her and the Imperial garrison show up, and they're demanding basically an audience with the Black Nebula. And they have warrants and all that. They don't respect that. Well, they start the fight. It's a bloodbath. She shows up, stuns them, uses the force, fights them off. They get to where it's a locked door. She goes, "Nah, I got it." Pulls out a purple lightsaber,
which is weird because I don't know if this is explained later on, but in the Tales comic, she has a green one.
She could have changed the crystal, but then she could have also, it could have just been an art style. The thing with the comics is that the colors aren't always right.
Yeah.
But yeah. I think this is what her official one is supposed to be.
Yeah.
Because that's how it was in, I believe, Choices of One, some of the books she was in. But she barges right in to their lair. What do you think of issue number 1?
I mean, it's really cool.
Yeah.
Bro, I love the outfits that she wears throughout this.
Yeah.
There's one, I think it's on like the 3rd issue, where she looks like Rogue from X-Men.
Oh.
When she goes into a bar.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I really like it. Actually, this issue felt longer when I read it.
Yeah. There's a lot of it's very wordy. You can tell that Timothy Zahn wrote novels because there's a whole lot of just exposition in her head. Now, I do want to say this, that these comics do take place 4 years after the original Star Wars movie. I do want to say the cover art for specifically this one, amazing.
I was going to say that, actually.
I remember seeing this in one of the guides that I read as a kid, and I went, "What is this?" And then you could read up on the Emperor's Hand. But yeah, do you have any final thoughts for number 1?
No, that's it. The most interesting parts to me are like on issues. Is it 2 and 3? Hold up. Yeah, issues 2 and 3.
Yeah,
are the most interesting parts.
So this far. Is the same story by Timothy Zahn, written by Michael Stackpole. So she is barged in. The Imperial is kind of like, "Well, hey, I order all of you to put down your weapons," and she's just like, "Idiot."
We'll never see that guy again.
No.
I actually kind of liked him when he was planning with her. I was like, okay, this guy's pretty solid, huh?
Oh, that makes me sad. The calamari.
Yeah.
But basically, she shoots out the lights and then just murders everyone.
Yep.
And then she comes straight for the boss, who she
Pencil
thinks
guy.
is the boss.
Cuts his head right off.
Cut clean off. Slice. Takes his medallion.
Fruit Ninja style.
Oh my gosh, yeah. She ends up, running away. I do want to say that the artwork, it's very nice.
Yeah, no, for sure. I feel like artwork for comics nowadays kind of just feels like dead. I feel like ever since like the 2010s, like in the 2010s, it got worse. throughout like the end of the 2010s.
Yeah.
But like the 90s and the 2000s, bro, was like the best era of comics in my opinion.
Right.
Like art style wise, I mean.
Yeah. Now this was probably one of my favorite parts, and kind of adds to why the Emperor would have these assassins. Now she is different than an Inquisitor, especially in this time and stuff. The Inquisitors, I believe, were trained by Darth Vader, if I'm not mistaken.
Wasn't it Merrick? Jarek, sorry.
Yes. There were some other Inquisitors that were very prominent. He was, of course, prominent at that time, especially with Kyle Katarn. But she is very separate than that. Which her job.
She's better than them, to be honest.
She is better than them. Man,
they're more like cannon fodder, in my opinion. You know.
Yeah.
Like the Emperor won't really care what happens to them, and he kind of expects them to fail. I feel like with her, he's like, okay, she's like highly skilled. Also, she's used for different things. I don't think they were going on like these types of missions alone, and you know,
Right.
it's kind of like a 007 for the Empire, bro. Like,
yeah. Now there are comic books that were. There was this character that was based off of James Bond. It was called Agent of the Emperor. Of the Empire. That's what it is. It's pretty good too. We'll have to give that a read eventually.
Yeah, for sure. I'm down.
But I finished those a few months ago. I think right before school finished for the summer. But anyway, she is in disguise here as a crippled or a hunchback person. Snuck her way right past everything. And then she goes back to her ship.
I like this little garage that she has.
Yeah. That's in her ship, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's really cool. Like the outside of her ship looks very beat up, but like the inside, it's like Imperial standards, you know.
Right.
I really like it. I don't know if she gets the ship back later on, but that would be cool if she did.
Now it turns out she talks with the Emperor, which he is drawn very. He looks like the Thing.
Yeah, low key, he does.
Yeah.
He looks like what's Hondo's species?
Weekway?
Yeah, that's what he looks like.
Man. It's interesting, like the early drawings of the Emperor.
I mean, have you seen what he looked like when Empire came out?
Oh yeah, from in Empire Strikes Back.
Yeah.
The original. It was like a woman with like prosthetics on and
Had like one robotic eye or something.
Something like that. It's like a monkey mask a little bit.
I'm gonna try to find it.
I remember. Well, think about how Yoda almost was. He was almost just a monkey with a Yoda mask on.
Yeah.
That would have been odd.
Ew.
What?
That's disgusting. I found it. Hold up.
Yes. That's classic. Classic right there. I love Ian McDiarmid, but that's the original one. That's
I think he does a very good job, actually.
I believe.
Oh, really?
At least, I don't know, when did they add Ian McDiarmid into the special editions. Was that the DVD Blu-ray release?
No, I think it was when it re-released in movie theaters.
Oh,
99,
so
I
that was just a
think.
little bit before this, but I'm sure that this was being made at the same time those were being released. But
Yeah.
So she informs him that she killed the leader, and then he's like, "All right, you're gonna go relax."
She doesn't know how to do that, bro.
No, she doesn't. What do you think so far?
I like it. Also, I love this design of Coruscant
Oh my gosh!
with like I'm assuming that's the Imperial Palace.
Yes,
Like, bro,
beautiful.
like a Coruscant in New Canon does not look different.
No.
From like what it looked like in the prequels, right? Like,
Um,
bro, imagine like seeing the Imperial Palace
so the
in
Imperial
live action or
Palace,
something like that.
the Imperial Palace is the Jedi Temple in the new canon.
Was it always like that?
In the new canon,
No, but I'm talking about in old canon.
no, I don't think so. I think that's just it was a separate thing because or at least within the Force Unleashed, you could go to the ruins and it was just something that was under like Imperial control, and the palace would have been elsewhere. Because you get to go and visit it as Starkiller.
The ruins or the Imperial Palace?
The ruins of the Jedi Temple.
Okay.
Poor Jedi Temple.
R.I.P. man.
I think that is where Luke eventually moves some of the
Yeah.
Jedi Temple to in the later legacy stuff. But and then it later gets moved to Ossus, and then I think Darth Krayt takes over the Jedi Temple.
Oh, in the Legacy comics?
Yes.
Okay.
I think it becomes a Sith temple, which is interesting. I could be wrong. But anyway, we get a montage of her relaxing, going to the opera of the agony of Tarkin.
I imagine this is the same one from what's it called? That like have you ever heard the tragedy of Darth Plagueis the Wise? You
the
know?
same theater?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I thought you meant same play. I was like, this is probably the story of Tarkin. Which, it's interesting. Like, I would love to see, like, some propaganda or, like, what the Imperials saw of the rebellion, which we get a little bit in the X-Wing series, book series, which I love.
Yeah.
Even the library in Wedge's Gamble, amazing. That actually got me back into the X-Wing series because I had listened to them like through like PDF reader or something. And then I heard someone use the clip from, I think it was Wedge or somebody looking at the museum and talking about the Emperor. Like, basically, he had the propaganda machine came up with this whole thing about the rebels finally built a Death Star, and the Emperor went with Darth Vader to kill Luke Skywalker, the leader, the evil leader of the rebels, and he sacrificed himself, and I'm like, I would love
for the citizens of the Empire.
Right. I would love a story about that. Like, do TIE Fighter. Do a series about the TIE Fighter pilots. But anyway, yeah, she's trying to relax, really can't. She goes to the museum. She goes to dinners. They keep hearing this about the Black Nebula. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. She goes hiking, bro.
Yes.
Oh, here. This is what I meant. That she looks like
Oh,
Rogue
yeah.
from the
Yeah.
original X-Men.
Yes.
And also, that guy has one big nose. Jesus
Oh,
Christ.
man. So she goes in here. Of course, she needs to know, like, all kinds of stuff. She's, constantly trying to, I guess, piece together this. She's almost like, this is a bit too easy.
Mm-hmm.
And they talk about Prince Caesar, which, reading this after you read Shadows of the Empire, might put a little bit more context to it. Not a whole lot, which you do know about, like the Black Sun and stuff, a bit more than I did whenever I first read it. Because I was like, who's this guy? I need to read about him. Okay.
No, I know about Prince Caesar. I have like very general knowledge.
Yeah.
I watched a documentary about the making of Shadows of the Empire.
Oh, you did? Oh, perfect.
Yeah, but I don't know like everything about the story like that.
I got
But
you.
I did watch a documentary about like the making.
That was way more than I had whenever I read this. I was like, oh, who's this? Because I'm new to the EU whenever I first read it. But
well, the thing about me with the EU is that before I actually read stuff, I watched a lot of videos, like just Geetsleys or X Cars Ladder and that type of stuff. So I had a lot of general knowledge about it before I actually started reading it.
Yeah. There was some stuff I really dived into with EU YouTube, but then there's some stuff I had to kind of hold
Find
back
out on your own.
Oh, I don't want to get spoiled post Jedi stuff or
okay.
Yeah. Anyway, she ends up breaking into.
You good?
Yeah, sorry, I had to yawn.
Oh man, I got me yawning too.
Oh, I'm sorry.
All right, that's fine.
She ends up breaking into where is it?
Wait. She's not breaking into it. Wait, where are we at?
Doesn't she climb through the window right there?
Oh.
Because it says the Emperor's hand does not ask for permission. But basically, she wanted to get a closer look at the medallion, the other medallion, because this one was fake.
I thought it was funny that they used like zirconium as like a stone that was on the medallion.
Yeah. What's the
because that's like a real stone.
Oh.
Yeah, that's a stone in real life. It's supposed to like emulate diamonds.
So I don't know if you've been watching Brennan's Supernatural Encounters.
I haven't because I don't want to get spoiled.
Okay. Well, I think it's in there, but he'll like go through all of the references. And he was he was like, this is the first chronological appearance of this blank material from Earth. And I'm like, what? I love the attention to detail.
That's really cool.
I thought it was cool, but also kind of funny. Because he goes deep into it. Like someone, coughs a word, and then he's like, well, this word comes from this one, which is a connection to the Marvel comics. And I'm just like, what?
Where'd you find this?
Well, actually, in the back, there's appendix and different things that have the exact references and where they're from.
Oh, that's really cool.
Yes. So she does end up. running through the scenario. Is that right?
Yeah, through the scenario in the thing
Yes.
when she broke in.
Which I do have to say, here is a meme template for you. C-3PO with a gun.
Oh yeah.
He said,
I found one of Kyle Katarn with the gun. I even made a thumbnail for my dark for my Dark Forces stream.
yeah.
I'll give you a little sneak peek.
Nice.
There you go. I don't know if you can see it.
That's funny.
Yeah.
So she's meditating, or kind of not really meditating, but like thinking about not Jedi meditating, but
She's
self-meditating, contemplating this whole scenario and circumstance, all this stuff going on. But then she hears, Mara Jade, hold the child, behold the child, what unfolds above Endor. And then it's, Luke and Vader fighting. And they turn on Palpatine. Not exactly how it goes in the movie. Not how.
Yeah, I thought that was a little weird, but it's fine. Maybe it's like his view of it,
right?
You know,
and this is
like
what
how he sees
she
it.
wanted him to see.
What he wanted her to see.
Yeah. That's what I meant. He wanted her to see. So we finally get to see from in Heir to the Empire, whenever she keeps getting this like call. I believe it's in Heir to the Empire, or maybe in the sequels to it.
Yeah. No, it is. It is.
You will kill Luke Skywalker.
Yeah. I actually don't know if it's in Heir to the Empire now. But it definitely is in Dark Empire. Not Dark Empire.
Dark Force Rising.
Dark Shadow. Yeah, Dark Force Rising.
Season 2 of Ahsoka will say, "Oh no,
okay.
Thrawn's fleet."
I feel a Dark Force Rising.
Dark Force Rising. Or Abeloth comes. Oh no, the Dark Force is rising.
Oh man. And then Thrawn is gonna try to destroy Coruscant, and then she's gonna be like, "We have to stop Thrawn's last command." Oh man.
Imagine, they keep making more and more shows and stuff.
I hope not.
Then they
I hope they go bankrupt.
Oh no, this is a Fate of the Jedi Outcast. Fate of the Jedi Apocalypse. Crucible. We are in a real crucible.
Where are you going, Luke? I am going on a Jedi search.
A Jedi search. Or, who are you? I'm Mara Jade by the Emperor's hand.
Oh man.
Oh no, we're in the shadows of the Empire.
Something like that.
These are the real tales of the Jedi.
Oh man. The thing is, like, I don't doubt that they're gonna make something like that, bro.
Well, that's what the new Dawn of the Jedi movie is gonna be about.
Oh god.
Apparently. But anyway, so she starts spazzing.
Spazzing.
Beheaded. Yeah, she freaks out, falls over. Her whole life flashes before her eyes. All this stuff, everything. And she's like, I need to kill Luke Skywalker. And she gets captured by these two thugs here. Boom.
Yo, how did they show up? How did Isar know and like show up so fast?
I think she probably was doing a search.
Or a Jedi search?
No, a hand by the Emperor's hand search. Which we'll actually see in the next issue. Probably why she was so quick to that.
Yeah, I might not be able to do the next issue though, unless like we rush through it. Unless we rush through it, because I gotta go at like I think it's 9:46 your time right now.
It is. You got to go at
Yeah, I
10.
gotta go at 10.
It actually goes by pretty quickly
Okay,
if you want
then
to.
let's step on it. Let's
Okay,
step on it.
so Mara Jade is captured by Isord.
I started.
Isard, sorry.
Mm-hmm.
Isard. There you go. And so she's under
Got the rock
interrogation.
over here.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Isard is talking with one of the Emperor's advisors,
Oh shoot.
so um, he explains to her basically who Mara Jade is, and so she knows, but everyone else doesn't know who Mara is. Even the guards there, and so they're trying to sweet talk her, work her way around. They even let her out a little bit, see some different things here, and I love the cameras in the
The
corner.
cameras.
Yeah,
When I was
great.
reading it, I was like, bro, that's. I have to mention that on the stream.
She ends up breaking out. She goes into Isard's office with the statue of Darth Vader. Basically, she kicks butt.
She what?
Kicks butt.
Oh yeah. As always.
Isard is upset. Now, why she had this this kind of she had all these questions about her was because she didn't understand her. She was at a party with Palpatine, and she was even talking to Mara about like, who are you? What is your whole thing? And she's like, well, I'm just a dancer. And so that's her whole thing while she's in prison here. She just says she is a dancer. Of course, Isard knows she's not one, and she knows she's the Emperor's hand. She wants more information so that she can kind of start rising to the occasion because the Emperor's now dead.
Bro, and also I like knowing Isard,
Yeah.
like her not knowing stuff kills her, bro.
Yes.
So it was probably personal at this point for her, bro.
Yes.
Like, and also like what's it called? I like how the Emperor tells Isard like straight up, like, oh, I trust her more than I trust you.
Yeah. For sure. Do you have any thoughts of this issue?
Not really. I just like how much we're able to see Isard.
Yes.
And the whole conflict with them at the party, like
Yeah.
up here. Yeah, here. Like where the Emperor says, I would fear betrayal at your hands, Yasan, before I would fear it from her. So
Yeah.
no, that right there probably made her hate Mara forever, bro. Like, and I like the way she's drawn here too.
Yeah.
But another thing that I wanted to show you that I was thinking about when I read this is like she's there, I know. If I lose her now, when I do catch her, I have a special facility for her. I think she's talking about Lusankia, bro.
Probably, which is crazy. So this was my first experience with Isard. Because I remember reading about her in like the encyclopedias and stuff. I'm like, oh, cool. She's like an admiral. She has a red suit, but also she's a girl. That's great. Which it's crazy that they're all concerned about strong females in Star Wars now. But it's like
They're not really concerned about it. They're
they
just
say it,
concerned about
they
what
act like it,
sells.
but they keep pushing all this stuff, and it's like, don't you want to celebrate the great ones of the past?
Yeah,
Like,
and like honestly, I feel like nowadays the female characters only look cool. Well, this is like for just characters in general. They only look cool, but they don't have like anything other than looking cool. You know, like that's it. That's their whole thing. They just look cool.
yeah, there are some exceptions, but um, with
No, they're all bad. They're all trash. Horrible liberal sissy characters. No, I'm playing.
X23 was pretty great.
Who's that? Oh,
From
is that Lando's droid?
no. This is I'm just talking not Star Wars.
Oh yeah.
X23, Wolverine's daughter.
Oh, I didn't watch Logan.
Oh, okay.
I should though.
It's fantastic.
I can imagine.
Sorry, I spoiled it, but it's been out for a very
No,
long.
you're good. I also I've
Might
been
give you
spoiled.
incentive to watch it. I don't know. But what do you think of this part one of her journey, getting out of post death of Emperor?
I think it's like still settling in for her
Yeah,
that like everything is gone.
yeah,
And it was so out of nowhere too, bro. That has to be hard. Like her whole life just crumbled in like 2 minutes, bro. She had the vision, they snatched her up, and now she's running from the empire that she once served.
yeah,
Which I don't feel like she actually is gonna miss the empire itself, but she will miss the emperor.
yes, for
She
sure.
didn't really care about the empire as much as she cared about the emperor. So I
Yeah,
feel like if the emperor told her like, "Yo, like no, this empire thing isn't working out anymore, just kill everybody, blow up Coruscant," she would do it.
yeah, for sure. I wish we would have gotten more of her history, like how he found her,
Oh
different things like
yeah.
that. I don't know if they go into this later within like New Jedi Order and different things, but who are her parents? Could
Imagine if they were
Palpatine?
Jedi.
What's that?
Imagine if they were Jedi.
If they were Jedi, or what if she was Palpatine's daughter?
Oh, she's Rey.
She is no, the original Rey.
Rey, but good.
See, of course, I feel bad having these theories and not being able to read. Getting that far in New Jedi Order.
Oh, you didn't finish it?
I have not finished it.
I thought you finished it.
I have not yet. I'm a little ways into it. Not halfway yet, but
Yeah. But I mean we were able to review 3 comics today.
we
If
did.
you want, like, are you gonna do something tomorrow?
I'm not entirely sure, but what time are you thinking?
I usually stream till about this time.
Okay.
So about like 10 your time, 12 my time. And since tomorrow is Friday, right? I'm not delusional. Tomorrow is Friday.
Right, it is. I thought it was Saturday
Okay.
for a second.
Thank God. Thank God. Yeah, I mean I can stay up pretty late. Today I just have to go right now because my bunny is getting his ball snatched
Oh,
tomorrow.
fun.
Yeah, not for him.
Yikes.
Yeah, so I gotta wake up early to take him to the vet.
All right. Well, good luck to you with that.
I appreciate it.
But
I didn't want to do it, but
no, you're fine. No worries. I'll keep you updated about tomorrow, and
okay.
yeah, we'll figure that out. But thank you everyone for watching. You said you have a stream tomorrow. What time's your stream, and what will it be
I
on?
usually stream at like uh so your time is central time, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so it's like 8 till 10.
Okay.
Central Time or 9 till 11 Eastern Time.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the time that I try to keep my streams under.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Nice. All right. Well,
Finish reading
thank
up
you.
on it.
Oh, Marcel.
Marcel's on the chat.
Marcel's in the chat.
Marcel.
Marcel, if you want to join, I know Sam's going to get off, but we can still stream. But thank you, Sam, for joining tonight.
Yeah, no, for sure, man.
Well,
are you gonna end stream or are you gonna?
Not quite sure. I might start another stream.
Okay.
But anyway, thank you everyone for watching. Goodbye.
Thank you guys. Bye bye.